of Icewind Dale.
So today we are going back to Dragon's Eye, and I have done a little bit of checking, and I've done some testing, and I've actually filed a bug report as a result. I had talked before
Agreed.
about... Oh right, I forgot about this. So everyone's going to be tired. Maybe not. As long as people don't start getting tired, I don't have to rest. But I did some testing with the luck effect, and I
Agreed.
even loaded up an old copy of the original Icewind Dale to sort of verify what exactly was going on. And despite what people would have you believe, in the original Icewind Dale, the luck effect is actually probably one of the weakest effects in the entire game.
I think we've squeezed as much out of this day as we
so
can.
we're just gonna have to go outside and rest again. I completely forgot about that. I shouldn't have done an extra rest while I was out there. This will allow me to completely heal Korgrik, but I don't want that. I don't want to be doing additional rests. It just takes forever to get to these places. At any rate, so the luck effect gives you a +1 to hit, which is invisible. It doesn't show up on your character screen, but it does show up in your attack rolls, so you just get an additional +1 modifier. If you have negative luck, then that gives you a negative modifier. I confirmed all of this by testing, and it does not have anything to do with preventing critical hits or misses or anything like that. It will not do that. That said, the Black Bess is still pretty good. It's a -4 to the THAC0 of the opponent. It doesn't have a super long duration, but it's still pretty nice. Just because it's a quantity of 4. This reference to reducing like damage dice and things like that, that is nonsense. It does not do that. It does not increase minimum damage. It does not reduce damage taken. It does not do any of those things. Those are description errors because it's taking the Baldur's Gate description, I would assume, and applying it to a game where that is not the case. So we're going to go ahead and pop over here. Oh, we actually finished there. I forgot about that. Okay, so over here we have a bunch of sword spiders, and by a bunch I mean, holy crap, that's a lot of spiders. Oh my god, that's a lot of spiders. Look at all these spiders and trolls, and oh my. This is one of those lions and tigers and bears, oh my situations. Now these things are wandering around, and that thing was... Where'd it go? Is that this one? I don't even know. I don't think we're going to be able to completely clear this area on this run-through, because I'm just kind of putzing around waiting for my wife to wake up. So I don't think we'll have time. We found the entrance to the 3rd level. And there are so many trolls here. I really wish I had that troll slaying sword now, because this many trolls is going to take a lot of resources to get through with my current setup. So there's the entrance. And now that we have actually triggered these enemies, that leads to the interesting impact that they will be wandering around, so they might end up coming out here somewhere, in which case we might run into them. That is so many sword spiders. Okay, so when we're dealing with spiders, it is in our best interest to have Korgrik tank them, because Korgrik is immune to their poison. So I don't see any more wraith spiders, which is nice. And we should hopefully be able to... We have iron skins as well. Okay, this is good. So we can give this over to him. And she will dual wield these weapons. And as soon as he gets injured, I am going to pop the Giving Star onto him. Where are... Oh shit, did I sell my other... No, I didn't. Good. Okay. And since she doesn't need it right now, we're just gonna do this. This for her. She's fine. Okay, so we can go ahead and cast Iron Skins. There's really no reason not to. And he has a decent amount, but not enough. Oops. Okay, this is the right character. He doesn't have enough armor stuff. Okay, so is there anything else I can do? Yes. No. Okay, so we can't give him that, which is fine. Is there anything else we can do to improve his AC? Because his AC is only -7 right now. I mean, -7 is really not that amazing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is try to pull him, like, this is a reasonably wide section. They're nice. There really aren't any great choke points on this map that I can see. Like, this is relatively wide. This is wide as well. Everything here is wide. And so you're always going to be able to have at least a couple of enemies standing abreast. But I think that it's okay. We're going to try and pull just this phase spider. And we can tank this thing
here, got it.
Normally.
You as you wish. What do you want? Peace with your gods.
Yes.
And we are going to go ahead and have him stab it. Oh, and it's stunned. So this phase spider's dead. And we're now going to pull the next swarm.
Orders? I'm on it.
Oh, right. I don't actually know if this thing was even hitting. Because he does have Iron Skins active. So this is going to be a gigantic swarm.
Understood.
There were a lot of spiders. And let's see. This is the perfect location to fight this thing, I think.
I'm here to make way.
It's right before things broaden out, and yes.
Time to trim this one down to size.
Perfect kill ground confirmed. No, not quite perfect, but close enough.
Ready.
I actually need to cast Protection from Evil.
I'm ready to do adventuring and stuff.
And I need to cast. Actually,
what do you want?
I'm not going to do that. That's silly. I'm going to have Corbett cast that on himself.
Something wrong?
And we're going to cast a prayer.
Yes.
And this is prayer, right? Yeah. I think we're going to cast a chant.
Orders?
Okay, so that thing will now... All of these things will now hit much less commonly. We're going to swap her weapon set. He cannot use a Morning Star. That changes things. So, I was thinking that he was going to have a really good setup for this, but that is obviously not going to be the case.
I'm listening.
So we will have to heal him.
Give the watch this. Indeed. What do you want?
Okay, so for...
Ready. Agreed.
And I'm going to move him forward a bit.
Something wrong? On my
Here
way.
I come.
Death
The
comes
hells
for
come
you.
with me.
There we go. So now... Oh, good. So that gives it another -4 to hit, so it'll only hit if it gets a natural 20 now.
What is it you require?
And we can cast Null. Because we're going to need it.
It shall be done.
So that thing has fallen over. A quick poke does that in. And now,
Need of me? I'm here.
we send other people in.
Give the word.
And is that attacking? I think that's attacking the right person. Yes, it is. How much damage? That was on an 18. So these sword spiders have relatively good accuracy.
Orders?
And I need to figure out how I'm going
At
to
your
handle them.
service.
Because we have another sword spider right behind.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use that, I don't think. So,
What
Korgrik
do you
is
want?
unfortunately a limited HP target. Actually, no, I don't think I want to have her cast this. This thing is dealing piercing damage.
Time to trim this one down to size.
Okay, so Korgrik just hit it. I'm gonna have Korgrik heal himself if I can. Oh, casting failure. Okay, it just got its
Something wrong?
stats reduced. Unfortunately, we now have another one to deal with. And that thing just saved. We now have 3 things attacking Korgrik, which is way too damn many.
Yeah.
And I think we're just going to be
What is it you require?
losing this.
Orders?
I'm here. Yes?
I have no idea how I managed to get that off. Okay, so we just managed to
Give the word.
successfully cast those.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
If we can get this sword spider down, that'll help. And no. Okay, so that is a swarm that involves multiple spiders. I think
Agreed. Ready.
I think I'm going to focus over here for now, actually. So one thing that we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out what exactly we're up against in this room. And hopefully that will allow us to get some good stuff done. Basically, we know that we have, I think, 4 Talonite priests in here. And those Talonite priests are going to be casting buffs. So those buffs... Interesting. So these guys are also extraordinarily spread out, which is interesting. So I think that we're going to want to fight in
I'm here.
this region.
Orders
Let's
done.
get him here.
Give the word. Right.
I think Aldrea is going to be my tank for this. We will not rely on the -4 to hit, though it really does dramatically reduce the chance the enemies have to hit her. It's not something that we can go for here. So we can't wear that. We can wear this. This gives her -7 AC. And is that the best I can do? I believe that is the best I can do for now. There is a
Agreed.
troll that just
What do you want,
wandered
Way?
in. That's an issue. We're going to cast
Ready.
a standard protection from evil on her. And she now
Something
has -9 AC against this
You had
target.
need of me?
Yes, so be it.
And we're
Here,
going to
done.
see how this goes.
Orders? All right.
I do not know for sure
What is it you
whether
require?
this thing's
Immediately.
friends are coming, but it doesn't look like they are. It looks like it is proximity based, and this thing should fall over soon. I'm actually curious
As you wish.
whether her
That's
weapon
I
can
see.
proc if the enemy is immune to her damage. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to, because his weapon procs on it.
I'm here.
This thing has not procced once, unfortunately. Ark does have the right weapon equipment, right? Yeah, okay.
Give the word.
Okay, it is back up. Shouldn't take too long to knock it back down. It's down again. And
Yes.
we're just waiting for Ark's weapon to proc on it because I don't want to waste his melfs because I'm going to want to use his daggers during this next fight. And we have seen his weapon proc on a troll. I think we've seen it proc on 2 or 3 trolls before, so we know that it can. And there it goes down again at some point. Okay, and she just healed herself, so
What do you want?
the probability of this happening is very high, so I don't know why it took that long for us to get a single proc of that. But that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to chill here, and eventually Ark is going to proc, and hopefully we will be able to actually increase Aldrea's HP over the course of this fight. But these proc rates are really... There we go. So he did proc and kill that thing, which
What
is
is
nice.
immediately?
Fighting a
Come on,
single
I'm
troll,
off.
I don't think that it's, you know, in my best interest.
Har har har.
Okay, so protection from evil has worn off. And that's one troll dealt with. I don't know where it came from, considering that all of these guys seem to be completely stationary. And it looks like there is another group over here. And there is a little alcove over here as well. So there's a bunch of captive villagers around here. And they're going to start wandering now, which is not good because any wandering that they do... There are a lot of captive villagers. Holy crap. How many separate... There are so many different groups that are just kidnapping people. This is crazy. Okay. So when we pull, we're going to have 4 Talonite priests. We're going to have 6, I think, trolls. I saw 5 there, and I think there's another one on the back side of this. Yeah, so 6, maybe 7? 7 trolls, I think. So I think we have 7 trolls to deal with and 4 Talonite priests. That is 11 total targets to deal with. 7 of which need
Oh,
a
all right.
Melfs to
I'm
deal
here.
with, because we are not obviously going to be relying on our ability to do other stuff. We are going to unequip this temporarily because we are going to be casting Mirror Image, and I am going to have Aldrea tank here. That
At
said,
your service.
or should I? Should I have Arc tank? The difficulty with making Arc tank for this fight. You know, maybe I should. I think I'm going to have Arc tank for this fight, not her. And we're not going to have anyone with this. You know what? Yes, we are. We're going to equip this on her. But we are going to hope that we don't need it.
Give the word.
We don't need to equip it, actually. We're going to equip this on her. And we are going to dual wield these 2 weapons. The hope is that we can proc both weapons, but the more important one is the minus
I'm ready to do it.
luck one for now.
All right.
Also, we have fully explored this area, so all we need to do is kill the 11 guys here, the 15,000 that are back here, and we'll be all done with this area. So Arc needs to cast some spells. So Stone Skin is the longest duration spell, and I think I also need to cast his best armor buff available, which would be Spirit Armor. Also, did I get the Spirit Armor spell? For some reason I thought that I had picked up Spirit Armor. Apparently not. I thought that I did, though. So I must not have had enough money to pick it up. Having the Spirit Armor spell castable by, for instance, Lyric would be extraordinarily useful for me. Oh boy, what just happened?
Yes.
Why are you
So
walking?
be it.
Okay. Now, instead of doing that, insanity, I'm going to make sure that he's got the right dagger equipped, and he does. And we are going to need... Ooh, you know what we can do? We have a bunch of webs. And we don't have... We have all these web spells, which are useless against the spiders.
What is it you require?
I'm going to just try to face tank these for now. We are going
As
to...
you wish.
Damn it.
I'm listening.
What do you want?
At your service.
We're going to cast Spirit Armor on Arc. Okay, so that lasts for how long? That's for 3 turns. So that's a 3-minute buff. And we have
Something wrong?
her. Gonna get her
Watch this.
forward a bit.
Ready.
Now,
Agreed.
I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna handle
Yeah.
this,
Sure. Yeah.
but I think I'm gonna layer at least a couple of the
Here.
spikes down. He does not have his effects, so there we go. And
I'm here. Consider
Aldrea
it
is going
done.
to pull back for now.
Yes.
And we're going to have Arc stand here, I think. So let's go ahead and save this.
Yes.
And we're going to have him... Do I need Blur? I don't think I need Blur. He has negative 11 AC already. We're instead going to cast a mirror image spell.
Yes.
So I'm meeting a friend in an hour. And let's see.
Manus potentis paro.
One second. I want to confirm that I'm meeting him in an hour. Okay.
What is it you require?
And now... Yeah, sorry about that. I do have plans today. Oh, no, I didn't use my cloak. I should have used my cloak.
Give the word. Right. Time to turn this one into size.
At your service.
Okay, so that did not land, which is good. That's good. We got the luck effect on him. And we can now send these people in.
I am no small task.
Send in the attack. So Ark attacking this roll. This one's badly injured.
Huh? Yeah.
You. I see.
Yes.
I am by your side.
What is it you require?
And this troll is near death.
Ready.
I'm gonna have her. That's not a her.
Something wrong?
Good. So we can now attack this
Yes.
Talonite. This near-death troll does need to be attacked again. And it should fall over soon. Once it falls over... Oh good, she just healed herself. Now,
At
Ark
your service.
still has at least one mirror image left. Actually, he can't switch targets, he needs to keep on this one. Now, I'd like to actually finish off as many of the Talonites as
Orders
possible.
understood.
There we go. Okay, we need to be a little
I'm here. Leave
careful
it to
here
me.
because
I am here. Time to trim this one down to size.
that troll back there is dangerous. Ark
Yes.
needs to recast Mirror Image and keep attacking this thing, and hopefully he'll proc on it. The goal here is to kill as many of these things without using resources as possible.
Leave it to me. You. I see.
Okay, so
Will
we
you leave
do
it to me?
have two of them, it looks like, that
Something
have
right.
broken free and are charging other people, which we do not like.
Gotcha. Ready? Sure.
Can pull
I'm
these guys over
listening.
here. Korgrick needs to dual wield.
Ready. I'll handle it.
And I'm
What is it you
actually, because this thing's getting really close, I'm just going to use a Breath of Fire. We do not want that troll getting
I'm
back
right.
up.
I am by your.
Unfortunately, this person seems to, or
Give
these
the
guys
word.
have split. Some of them are attacking one person, the others attacking the other, and
What do
that's
you want?
very bad for me. I'd like for both of them
Okay.
to get on Lyric if possible. Well, no,
Something
I actually don't
wrong
want them
with
on
this.
Lyric, because Lyric gives me
I am
AC.
here.
I want them on maybe
Here.
Korgrick, but
This
We'll
one's
find out.
mine.
I'm here.
actually what I'd really like is to just
You have need of me.
murder these two. So, Aldrea has the ability to just equip this weapon.
Give the word. Leave it to me.
I think I'm going to have her pop over here,
Orders done.
and we're going to do a melee kite
What do you want?
while we
Something make
deal
way.
with this beastie here.
Yeah, fine, fine.
I am done.
Okay,
This
he's not
is
attacking
quite
anything because he's a
irritating.
dummy.
Yes.
We're going to cast a quick prayer, because I don't think we've cast a prayer yet.
I'm listening.
I'm here.
And that was a 17. I don't like her getting
Give
hit
the
on a
word.
17. She does also have protection from evil. So it's
Make
not
way.
like she's inadequately buffed. We just need to pull as far around here as possible. Also, he really needs to be attacking. We're gonna send him to attack
What do
this
you
one.
want this?
Looks like I'm gonna have to go on
Okay.
a killing spree.
We now have a Talonite priest attacking
I am here. Certainly.
Korgrick. Korgrick's at full HP.
Something wrong?
We are going to go ahead, because she's really low on life. We're going to have
Ready.
Korgrick
I'm here. I'm off.
pull out tank mode, and we're going to have Eldrea just run like hell for now. We should be able to just pull her away pretty far, and we should be able to kill this Talonite
I'm
priest
ready to do adventuring and stuff.
without too many problems. We can zoom out so far! Yes! It's delightful. Ark,
It's hard to concentrate.
I'm
when
sure,
you do
needs to
that.
recast his... Where are you? He's gonna recast his mirror image. And he's just gonna keep tanking over there.
Give the word.
Eldrea's just gonna keep walking away. That Talonite priestess is near death. Should we just... There we go. So, we got another quick hit in, and now we can start going after the same troll that Ark is
Yeah.
attacking.
What do you want?
To the butcher's
this?
work, then.
So, 3,000 experience from that. And these trolls are really having to roll pretty high to get Ark. Okay, so
Can
he
you
just
not
lost
find
his
some other way to amuse yourself.
stone skins. So stone skin is recast, and has he run out of mirror images as well? He has not run out of mirror images yet, so we're not going to recast those. That was just sort of like a lucky hit through the mirror images.
Something wrong? On my way.
Okay, that one is now down. We are going to swap targets with these people,
Orders?
and he should really have his offhand equipped.
I'm here.
Can I just cast a quick blast? I think I can. That's actually a really long cast.
Make way.
That's stupid of me. Okay, for some reason I thought the bless was a pretty fast cast. I'm gonna give this thing another round or two, and then I'm
I
gonna
suppose I got some time to kill.
swap over.
There is
He's
a
not actually
preparedness.
attacking because I'm a dummy.
Give the can't last
Shit.
much longer.
That's
Yes.
not good. So his stone skin wore off. He just failed to cast that,
What do you want?
and he's dead. So that is too much damage coming in. So as a proof of concept, though, that worked better than I would have anticipated. I'm going to try this again.
Yes.
And I think we're going to use one of our web spells. I don't think we're going to use all of them. We're going to cast this because this is extremely long duration. And that thing now has combat bonuses.
I'm here.
I'm going to cast... I don't have protection from evil, so we're going to cast that first.
Yeah.
And we're going to cast a nice web spell in the middle of this thing here. So now, we're going to actually move Ark a little further away so that... The hope here is that we can get some good damage into this
What is it you require?
I am by your side.
these enemies.
Here. This one's mine.
And she is held.
At your service.
Let's see.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
Okay, so these two are both held.
Mm-hmm. Good.
He actually was out of line of sight and not receiving the bonuses from Ooh, nice. So this thing is actually held now? No, it's not. Please fall over. But yeah, we have two people who are held right now. Suboptimal, to say the least.
Yes.
And we unfortunately do not have a very easy way. Okay, we got that troll down.
What is it you require?
So he should actually be attacking whichever one is held. Which doesn't look like any of them right now. We're going to go ahead and cast another web because the last one wore off. He's not going to cast a web because he is currently silenced. So he's just going to sit here and shoot people.
At your service.
Ark is going to do the same. I'm going to cast a blur because I do think that that'll help me.
Let us begin.
Negative 14 AC is pretty hard to whittle through. So we'll be able to attack this priest and hopefully punch through without too much difficulty. And there we go. So one Talonite priest down. Just have a few more beasties to go.
Come then, let us begin.
And those holds person spells just last forever. This one from back a million years ago is still active. Let's see. Fortunately, I don't have too much longer on my buffs, probably. Luckily, Sorlin does a lot of damage on his own, so we can slowly but surely whittle these things down. Okay, that one's down, and I think I'm actually going to focus down with these priests.
Yes.
Given that this thing's down, I am going to go ahead and just use a Dragon Breath. That will kill one of them, and then we'll focus this one. His AC's only negative 11 now. Did the blur effect wear off? Must have been blur. Blur is apparently not that long a duration. Oh shit. So his armor buff just wore off. We're gonna cast shield. Now, with only negative 8 AC, these guys are gonna hit on relatively high numbers. We just lost our stone skins. We're gonna have to cast it again. We do manage to recast. The key here is that we're waiting for these guys to recover from their damn held status. Okay, so that one's toast. One more Talonite priest to deal with.
What is it you require?
And I'm not liking these odds.
Yeah. This is quite irritating.
We're just completely screwed. There's no way. Because as soon as I pull too far back, these guys are going to get attacked. They are currently held, and so I need to bait out the holds with nobody anywhere nearby.
Ready.
I have to
Understood.
wait for the
Yes,
first
so be
several rounds of combat with nobody even in the same
I'm here.
vicinity as Ark.
Manus potendis paro.
So we're gonna wait for this to go.
It shall be done.
I'm gonna pop him forward. We're gonna use this cloak because it lasts for a ridiculously long period of time. We're gonna charge forward, and we're gonna try and bait out some of these hold person spells and things like that.
You
So there's another hold person going out. And we're gonna cast Mirror Image.
Give the word. Right.
We come over here and we are gonna cast this.
You have need of
Baccio, baccio,
Yeah.
ferere.
Okay. We can just drop a web over here.
by your side.
Light.
She's casting what? Prayer? Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a recitation here. Okay, so
I suppose I got some time to kill.
he now has viable targets. I'm gonna go for this one first
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
because it's a
At
priest,
your service.
and priests are the ones that
What
I
do you
want to be
want?
hitting predominantly. I'm not ready to send these guys into attack with melee, so first we are going to
Yes,
wait for them to stop casting spells. They just cast another one.
indeed.
Once they stop casting spells, we'll send these people into melee and do all that good jazz. For now, we're just going to use ranged attacks that are guaranteed to hit on these Talonite priests because they are currently held. Okay,
Something wrong?
they're going to attack this one, because this one is available as a target. And the goal here is to try and kill all the priests as effectively as possible.
What do you need now?
Now he is going to recast a web, because I don't know how long this is going to last, but better to have two than one web. Now she's moving.
I'm here.
Never mind, she's not. Yes, she is. Didn't show a hit roll, but she's definitely not held right now. This one is not held. This one is, though, I think. Yeah, she's held. So we're just going to swap our attack rolls to whoever fails their saving throw in a given round.
Yes.
Ark needs to recast his mirror image.
Come then. Let us
Give the
begin.
word.
It looks like none of them failed this round. That one's toast. We're going to move on to the injured one. Never mind, we're going to move on to the one that's held again. And there we go. They no longer have their bonus to
What is it you
hit. I'm going to cast a quick shield spell because I think that having both of these stacked will... Whoa, shit.
What do you want?
Okay.
At your
I am
service.
taking way too many attacks right now. So we've got one more Talonite down,
Looks like I'm
and
gonna
now it's
have
just
to
a
go
matter
on
of
a
finishing
killing
off the rest of the trolls once this guy goes down. Hello, I'm streaming. I'll stop after this fight. Alright. My wife just woke up, so once we finish this fight, for good or ill, we can end the stream there. I think this fight should go reasonably smoothly. We
Yes.
have
I'm here.
a few
Make peace
trolls to
your
deal with,
gods.
but I don't think they'll be too
Give
difficult.
the word.
So we're gonna swap her equipment in
Leave it to me.
and have her start beating on this thing. And we will have
I'm
her swap her equipment in and start beating on this thing. Can I move to then? No, not quite.
You have need
What
of
is it
me?
you require?
I can maybe move him a little bit. Ark no longer has that his big buff up,
I am by your side.
but what we can do is we can cast another prayer
What do you want?
and a chant, and that'll give a -2 to hit for the enemies. He does still have his shield up, so we're going to recast Mirror Image because I think that's worn off. And there we go. This thing has fallen over, which means that
Something
we need
wrong?
to kill it.
On my way. Yeah, done.
I'm actually going to pull Ark back a little bit and do this. Okay, so that one's down, and
Yes.
Ark needs
What is it you
to.
require?
He's taking
I'm
these
here.
two
Consider
now.
it done.
Can she get here and attack? She can attack, but not from the location that I want her to be able to attack from. I would love to get a hold off on one of these.
At your service.
Have you fallen over? Yes. So
Give
this
the
one's
word.
fallen over.
Come then.
Just swap
Let
to
us
this
begin.
one. Actually, we're going to have him continue attacking this one. We might get lucky with a proc. We need to recast Mirror Image. This thing needs to be near death at this point. Okay, so both of those have fallen.
What do you want? I'm off.
So those two down. We can now figure out how we want to handle this.
Something wrong?
She cannot cast melts
Here.
because
What is it
I'm
you
ready to do
require?
adventuring and stuff.
of how I've set her up.
I'm here.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull everyone back for now.
Give the word. Leave it to me.
Pull everybody back
Yeah.
and cast a nice little fireball.
It shall be done.
And there we go. So that's two more down. These guys will hopefully go after Ark, and yes they are.
You done.
So we can now attack this one,
What do you want? This?
and she will slowly waltz her way over there. So she's not slowed anymore, which is good.
I suppose I got some time to kill. I know the routine. Show me a target and I'll smash it.
Unfortunately, they just proc on that now. Oh, good. So that one is going to have a harder time hitting.
I have
Let's
done.
get her over to the other side, because I'm pretty sure... Is this down now? Yeah.
Something wrong?
So we're now going to beat on this one. Ooh, nice. We got the luck effect on this
What do you
one.
need now?
And once we've knocked this one down, then we can use another fireball to clear out both this one and the other one. That said, This is actually taking quite a while to take this down because... Okay, this one and this one
I'm
are
here,
both
make way.
down.
I'm ready to. Aye.
We're going to cast a quick fireball.
Incantus vulca
And there we go.
Yes, it shall be done.
So this one is now dealt
Come
with.
then, let us begin.
I don't know. Yes, this is definitely going after someone else, so
What
we're
do you
going
want?
to pull everybody
On our
back.
way. I see.
Yeah. Aye. Har,
Ready,
har,
it shall be done.
har.
Okay, it's now on Ark.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
It's now on
Something
Ark.
wrong?
All we have to do is
Places to go, monsters to kill.
get our
At your
folks in
service.
here,
Come then,
and then we
let
will
us
have
begin.
dealt with the last troll in this pack. And Ark needs to recast Stone Skin. And he successfully got that off, which means that this
Order
should be an easy kill from here on out. And we didn't use Korgrik much for this fight. Thing's now held, in addition to being down. So hopefully Ark will proc on it. If not, then I think I am just going to keep beating on it anyway. Eldrea is healing herself, so might as well take advantage. So if it does get back up again, it does have some negative luck on it that will help prevent it from actually hurting us. I'm hoping for a proc though. Nope, no proc on this one. So hopefully this will just go down before it gets any hits off. It's down again.
Yes.
Ark, you are such a slow attacker. So Eldrea just healed herself again. She's almost back up to full life. I just realized that I have him completely throwing ammo out the window. Come on, Ark, get a nice proc. Okay, next time he goes down, we're gonna have to... Okay, he's definitely gonna be going down the second that... Yeah.
What is it you require?
Come on. Okay, fine.
presi.
Ark isn't going to be my primary tank from here on out,
So be it.
because he's used most of his spells, and he doesn't make a very good tank without his spells. So that is that. We have just taken out all of the Talonite priests, we have taken out the trolls, and that's going to be it for today. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.